everybody, and a really warm welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing really well. Now, when it comes to my beloved Ninja Foodi, there are lots of accessories and tools that I think are worth investing in if you're going to buy one of these. If you've got one, you know how versatile it is, and there are so many things that you can make in here, and I hope I've proved that with a lot of my videos so far. But to help us along the way, there are a few things that I think are worth getting. Let's start off with something really simple, which are air fryer liners. So this is what I'm talking about here. These are the parchment ones, and they normally come in a pack of say 100, and these are brilliant. I use these inside my air fryer basket, and they stop anything falling through. They keep it nice and clean, makes it easy to remove. There's so many reasons why these are so good. But obviously they are chuck away and you can't wash these up and reuse them. But that's why I like them. They have their place, I believe. And then my second thing is the other option, silicone liner. So these can be washed and cleaned and reused time and time again. And these are great for things like, say like a frittata. You wouldn't really use one of these. They're not really sturdy enough, but you could make it in this and it comes out absolutely brilliant. So both of these definitely are on my list for my top tools to use in your Ninja, particularly for air frying. Next up is a pie dish, and a really good pie dish is important. I've got two versions here and I use both all the time. The first one up is this one, and as you can see here, this has got loads of little holes in it, so it's perforated, and it's great because the airflow goes round and it means that it can get through into whatever you're cooking. So great for things like pastries. I've made this to cook a beef and Stilton pie. Oh, and the pastry is crisp and beautiful, and you do not get that soggy bottom, which is a key thing when you're making a pie. Check out my recipe as well for my quiche that I made recently in here, and that worked really, really well. It is a little bit on the large side. It only just fits in the Ninja. But in saying that, you know, sometimes you want to make a big pie. Maybe you're cooking for quite a few people. Maybe you've got a big family or you've got people coming over. When I made my beef and Stilton pie in this, it fed everybody at New Year's and it was a real hit. So that's about a tenner from Amazon. All of these products, by the way, are going to be linked below in the description. So if you want to pick any of these up, then please just go and check out my links. It really helps support the channel if you do use the links. And nothing here is particularly expensive. Now, if you've got a Ninja Foodi, you may or may not have the probe that comes with it. So in the side here, this is what the probe looks like, and this inserts into the lid, and then you use it for cooking your meats and getting them to temperature. Can be a little bit temperamental because I've had a lot of people telling me about it. If I'm honest, I've had no real issues with it myself so far. But what I do tend to use is a separate thermometer. And this one is brilliant. Again, cheap piece of kit from Amazon. It's linked down below for you. And I find that this is really handy to have because although you can use the probe works best, say, if you've got bigger cuts of meat or cooking a whole chicken, that type of thing. But say, for example, I'm making some chicken tenders or some chicken nuggets. They're a little bit small, really, to put the probe in. And also, they might be slightly different, like varying in size as well. So I can just check, and I can check all of them if I need to, or several of them. And so I find that having a meat thermometer is a really good bit of kit and works really great with the Ninja Foodi. If you've been following me for some time now, you know that I'm a lover of spray oil. It means that you use that little bit less, doesn't it? Which is obviously always a good thing. There's loads of spray oils on the market and they are really, really good. However, I bought a couple which had a really nice mister, and I'll try and link that here for you and show you what I'm talking about. However, I've not been able to find one in the supermarket ever since. I've tried everywhere. You can get them on Amazon, but you have to buy them in a big pack or they're really expensive. It's not really that viable. You don't want to be spending more than you need to. So I got this. Now this is brilliant. If you push down hard on it, you get a nice, even misty sort of spray. And if you do like a quicker sort of shoot on it, then it just sprays out more directly. So this has been brilliant. I fill mine with olive oil and I use this all the time for cooking in the Ninja Foodi. These metal ramekins have been brilliant because again, they fit really well into the air fryer basket. They're not too big and they make absolutely gorgeous Yorkshire puddings. You can definitely use silicone and metal in your Ninja Foodi, no problem whatsoever. You can use glass as well. So if you've got, say, glass or porcelain ramekins, they work really well. But metal does definitely conduct the heat the best. So if you're doing something that needs to rise up, then these are a godsend. One of my most recent purchases, which I've been really excited about and I've used a lot so far, is this. And this is the Ninja Foodi silicone mould. And I believe this is £9.99 off of Amazon. And it's really, really good. So it comes with a lid, which looks like this. And that's just handy for storage. You don't use it for anything else. You don't cook with it. But yeah, great for storage that you can put these in the fridge. So say like you're making some breakfast egg muffins, you're going to use them over a few days. You can store them in the fridge with the lid on. I've also made cupcakes in here. So far, I've made some chocolate chip ones and also some Biscoff ones. So I'll leave the links to the videos of those for you if you want to have a go at making those. I just think this is really versatile. You can make loads of different things in here. Obviously, when you've got ramekins, they're a little bit more awkward. You can only fit so many in that air fryer basket. But with this, I lower this on the rack and then you've got 8. So why not make Yorkshire puddings in there? There's just so many things you could make in here. Really, really handy. One of my subscribers told me about this and I had to get straight onto Amazon and buy it. And this is simply a pie dish, but it fits in the Ninja really well. It's not too big, so it's perfect, say, if you're feeding 2, 3 of you, it's just right. You can make all sorts of things in this. Doesn't have to necessarily be a pie, but it does really work well for that purpose. And I really like sort of the old-fashioned style of this. I think it's really nice. And that's only about £5, so really good investment, that one. If you've not seen my pizza recipe, then you need to go and have a look and try it, because my husband doesn't like pizza and he had that for lunch the day that I made it and he said best pizza he's ever eaten, which is a massive compliment. So I had to include in this my pizza cutter because this is brilliant. And I don't only use it for pizzas, I use it for if I'm doing toasties or say I'm making wraps and things like that. Just cuts through so easily. So that's a really good piece of kit to have in your kitchen to go alongside your Ninja. This one's probably going to seem a little bit strange and a little bit basic, and it simply is kitchen foil. I mean, who'd have thought I'd be saying it's one of the best tools to have with your Ninja. So if I'm cooking a cake in the Ninja and it's starting to colour on the top too much, which it often does because it can be quite high up, you know, near the elements at the top, then I just cover it with a little bit of foil. I also use it if I'm making rice. I cover my pot with the foil and then I do the pot in pot method. So again, I use foil for that. If you're doing a steam meal, like say my sausage and mash steam meal, which is really good, by the way, really good, 14 minutes, all cooked in one pot, then this is really handy to have, because on those racks you can just cover them with foil, stop things from falling through. So if you're cooking the sausages, you don't want all the fat on everything else, you can encase that in the foil. So lots of reasons why this works so well with your Ninja. Completely safe to use in there. So let's move on to the bakeware set. Now this is a little bit more expensive and it is made by Ninja, and I think personally it's really worth the money to me. Because of the amount I use it, to me that means it is then worth the money. Also, the non-stick is incredible. I've not had anything as good as this that I have used. So first up is the loaf tin. This is the loaf tin. This is what it looks like, and it fits in the Ninja really, really well. We've got enough space around it. You can make obviously a loaf of bread in here. You can make cakes in here. You can use it for loads of things. I've made a malt loaf in here. It's really good. I always line mine, but the non-stick on this, I really feel like you don't have to. I wash these up by hand and they take seconds to come clean because everything just literally slips and slides off of them, which is why I love them so much. In that set, you also get this, which is the crisper plate. I have to be honest, I probably don't use this as much as the other two, but I still do use it a lot. Absolutely perfect for making my pizza on. And I think that really helped with a nice crisp bottom on my pizza. I cook chicken on it. You can do homemade chicken Kievs and sit them on here. And again, it just means that airflow is getting round and you're obviously getting, you know, a nice crispy bottom because of the perforated holes that you've got in it. You can cook chips on it. Really anything that you want to be crispy is going to work really well on here. And then last thing in the bakeware set that you get is this really nice deep pot. Now I've got a pot that I grabbed which is very similar to this from Tesco's, but it is not very deep at all. And that's fine. I still use that, but I don't use it as much as I do this because this is absolutely perfect for your pot-in-pot rice. And if you've seen my curry recipes recently, I've been making the curry in the bottom and then putting the rack in and then laying this on top. And then the rice steams away, covered in foil. That's where the foil comes in. And oh, my goodness, the rice is perfect. And I love this. And I don't think I'm ever going to make rice any other way. This is probably my favourite thing. It sounds so stupid, doesn't it? And I'm actually going to do a recipe very, very soon where I'm going to do my curry in here and my rice on the bottom and mix it up. There's loads of things you can use this for. I've baked bread in it as well. This is brilliant. You need it in your life if you've got the Ninja Foodi. We made it in the end. We're on number 14 of my favourite tools for if you've got the Ninja Foodi. This again is a really simple thing. And most of you, I'm sure, are doing this anyway, but your silicone utensils stops you from scratching the pot and also the air fry basket. And it's going to just make it last so much longer if you do this. So I find having some sort of spoon, some sort of spatula and a whisk are probably my essentials to have that you can use in here. And that just means that you're keeping it in the best condition possible so that you can continue to use this for a very long time. So I really hope that this video was helpful to you, give you some ideas of things that work really well with it. I get a lot of comments on my Facebook group, people saying, I've got the Ninja Foodi, what should I buy to go with it? There's loads of other things you can buy. I've actually got on order at the moment the skewer stand set. If that makes any sense. It's the metal one that lowers in and it's got all the upright skewers on it, so you can put your meats and your veggies and your halloumi or whatever you're cooking onto it. So I'm really excited to try that out, and I'm sure that will probably end up being my number 15 for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and please hit that like button below. It shows me which videos that you're enjoying, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Take care, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.